Hello, I'm going to do a series of readings based on my personal experience for anybody else who's going through this kind of nightmare. Because hopefully, I'm nearing the end of it, but I hope it will serve to give hope to anybody who's anywhere at the beginning or in the middle of it. Because you keep hoping that the hope is that you are somewhere near the end of it all the time. And what I'll do is I'll put, I'll put a timing thing in the title. There might be a lot of quiet patches, but I want to get the cards out in the right way without thinking I've got to get it done in a timing for YouTube. So the reading will begin at a different time, but at least I want the honesty of the process to come out. So the reading will be based on honest cards, not cards that I might have. Well, you can see, yeah. You'll see the whole process, let's put it that way. Okay. At this point, I'd like to say I am neither proud of nor embarrassed by the video the other day. That was 3 years worth of frustration built up, let go in 4 minutes. And if anybody's thinking about criticising either my language or my behaviour, then let's swap homes for a month. Well, let's try for a week first. Let's see if you can cope with it for a week. Can I just say, I love going out into parks and stuff like that. But over the summer, 2 days in 1 week, I had people with long lens cameras floating around me, acting weird. I get gang stalked. I get followed by these drug dealers downstairs. So that's what going out, or if I go to get some food, I get hassled when I go to a shop. All kinds of other weird stuff, which I haven't told anything about yet, but I didn't tell anything about that until I got my mental health cleared, because there's been that many smears about my mental health. So you start talking about really woo-woo stuff, they'll probably try and kick the door down again, put me in a hospital, because it sounds like paranoia. Well, it's not. Pretty much everything that I've ever said on it, I have been able to prove by video or by audio. And whilst it might have sounded outlandish at the beginning I didn't think I would ever need to prove it. It's only when certain patterns start appearing you think, crikey, that it is true, but I didn't tell anyone about it. Otherwise they'll put me on medication or something, something weird like that. So, these last 3-4 years have been an absolute total education into me about how disgusting and wicked people can be, and then lie to your face about it, whilst they know they're sticking a knife in your back. That includes family, certain friends, landlord, police. May I just say, the police have been fantastic recently. I'm not saying my trust has returned to them, but my confidence has returned to the police, because in a country, but I mean, wherever you live, it's not that you don't trust the police, it's that the police, or the activities of police officers, let's put it that way, have proved that you can't trust the police. And all this other stuff happens to you, and you think, I can't even trust the police. It's a very nasty place. And it's difficult to transmute that one. You can't trust your landlord. Transmute that one. Your neighbours want you dead. 3 different directions. You know, and that's still ongoing. So this is a little exploration into what else can I do? Because a little bit of backdrop to this is, you get all these do-gooders go, don't be afraid to ask for help. Well, I have asked all kinds of people, all kinds of charities for help. One was Shelter. They wasted a year by not following the law. A lawyer at Shelter didn't have the teeth to throw the book at Sanctuary Housing Association of being in breach of the tenancy agreement for 3 years. Was all the time placating me, and then get, oh, I'm out of the office for 6 weeks now. I'm doing, it was stall. Anyway, so I can't title this anything, and I can't even real focus because I'm going to do a series of these, and I want to see what comes out. And I think I'm going to ask for what should I put as my priority, because I've got some things that I could, if I could drop all the crap. Okay, my main priority, I want to clear my name. Because I don't have a mental health problem, but on paper or on records or on lists by authorities, it looks like I'm a paranoid schizophrenic who's borderline bedroom bomber. And that's not true. So I want my mental health slate cleared. And I want some other accusations against me cleared because they're not, that's just simply not true. And I don't know what to focus on because I keep getting led a merry dance. So this is not self-indulgence, it's me actually bearing my situation, which is pretty ugly, in the hope that other people can think, oh God, what's happening to them? Treat it like a buffet, because hopefully nobody else is going through all of this crap. But it's just, I'm not saying pick up a situation and say, yes, that's mine. But if you can see similarities, then hopefully you can put some protection in place before it gets to the level that it's got to in my life. And that's my hope. Okay. So we're going to banish negative energy and invite pure white spirit light to come down and offer solutions, offer guidance in a clean, clear space, again with no negative energy. And we'll have St. Michael and St. Dunstan down too. Oh, and my gangsters. Okay, let's have a bit of fun with it. Please and thank you. Sticky stick. Forgot. So just to repeat, there might be periods of me going quiet, but I will put, when I put it all together and try and, give the denouement at the end, I'll put that in timestamp in the title. After that video Friday, I just lost 2 days sleeping. I've got enough to do, but I don't like shouting. It messes up, because obviously voice is vibrating. It messes up your vibration. It totally messes up your vibration. Anyway, if anybody wants a wish, here's one for you. 3, 2, 1. Make it a nice one for you, not a nasty one for anybody else. Okay, blow. There you go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some, when I know how this is going, excuse me, I'm going to get some oracle cards, but I don't know which decks to get out yet because I don't want to lead the reading. Okay. So these are good to go. What's that? What should be the priority? I just want to see what I need to hold. The 5 of Pentacles. Okay. 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of 1. There's something about shoring up your finances. Yeah? Okay. Loud, thank you, Spirit. Loud and clear. Huh? Okay. Oh gosh. There you go. Right. So let's just have. I'm going to put those back. I'm going to use these as the head because I only got those cards a couple of weeks ago. They brought me so much happiness, and there's some stonking readings. I really connect with that deck. What's this? Oh, faith. Okay. Keep faith. Empress. Possible authorities to do with the home. That's like an adventure or a new project. I put those two together. It would like stabilize your home, or authorities about a home, a new project. And the Queen of Pentacles, that's all about knowing your worth and about knowing, almost like knowing your rights. So to have the Queen of Pentacles, it's like you've got something new to feel comfortable in your own home, and you need to use the authorities for it. Is the angle right on that? Not really, but it'll do, won't it? No. Okay. Faith. Now this is about, well, she's the strongest female on the deck, in the deck. And she's heavily pregnant. That it might be time to launch, instead of going around in existing problems. That's a loop, isn't it? To launch something new would just break that cycle, and even if it make it a bigger cycle. But I know in my situation, I've been too exhausted. I've got some things that I'm itching to get on with, but I don't know if I can trust my bank right now. There's a video on that. I certainly can't trust my devices. I don't want any post coming here that could be stolen. So what's putting my future endeavours on hold is because I don't trust the thing that I'm surrounded by. It's not that I don't trust it, it's been proven that I can't trust it. You can't trust your post, you can't trust your emails, you can't trust your phone, you can't trust your neighbours, you can't trust your bank. Yeah. Can't trust your landlord. Yep. There's a lot there. Oh, yeah. High Priestess, Hierophant, Empress. That's powerful. There you go. Page of Wands, Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's putting some oomph. Batting in the dark, Two of Wands. I'm going to put these three together because this looks like it's one problem. You're batting in the dark about some sort of hang-up or a trigger about money. So maybe you need to change your relationship with money, or something's going on that, I mean, you've got blindfold, and sort of. But you got the High Priestess and the Two of Swords there, so this feels like at the moment it feels like a preventative thing, because something's coming up. Because there's the, oh wow, you got the High Priestess, the Hierophant, and the Hermit out already. And that almost underlines the fact it's got to come from within, because he's doing it solitary. So actually you can't rely on anybody. To have that top and tailed Hermit and High Priestess is lovely. There's a Magician. The Magician and the Fool. Well, the Fool, by what he's already done, he's put the Ten of Wands down. Do I time? Hierophant, Empress, High Priestess, Hermit, Magician, Fool, Wheel of Fortune. Those are, I just got shivers right down my back. Right down my back. If I was an 80s breakdancer, I'd have won a body popping competition. Seriously. Okay. Six of Pentacles. I'm just going to call it energy flow for now because I don't know. Oh, there you go, Justice. Against this murky situation. Well, you can look at this. Somebody who's in the Five of Cups, if they're being kept in the Five of Cups, if they're being forced here for some reason, yeah, imagine if that cloak is nailed down and they've been staked to the ground and they come. If these other people keeping somebody in this situation, because I mean, my normal disposition would say, come on, cheer yourself up. Ooh, but actually, if there's some reason why that person actually physically can't do that because of oppression from other people, and they're just like, I don't even know which way to look anymore. And I felt like that. It's very easy to criticize this person. So I'm going to let's show some understanding in this instance. They're probably desperate, even just to become, instead of standing tall like that, to get out of this energy, they would probably even go to that, because it's gone from the 5 to the 6, and it's changed out of your emotions onto some sort of abundance. So the step between these two is quite yeah, to go from Scorpio to Taurus. This is at the sticky middle of the fives and the sixes can be a bit sticky. Oh, there you go. Strength card. Celebrations. Just keep going. Two of Cups. Yeah, just keep working. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. There's the other ones. Energy. Yeah, this Empress, Ace of Wands, Page of Wands is really coming back out again in the 8 of Wands and 3 of Wands here. Eight of Pentacles. Well, the 2 of Cups, Ace of Cups, that's nice though. So in some respects, this is just keep doing what you're doing. I'm just going to say my natal birthday card is that one, and I love the energy of it. But what's funny is this is often just depicted as lightning. Well, what do you need when there's lightning around? But a lightning conductor. And those two cards are first deck and Sag, and it comes I think that's the first time I said it like that. But those two, the comedy, or the sense of humour in those two cards, I think is just undeniable. You know, go lightning conductor. There you go. Okay, so that's the first. Let's see what else is there. Oh, don't. Temperance. We'll leave that there. Oh, isn't it? Okay, TMX has got the best sense of humour and timings and synchronicities. Those are my those three of my birthday cards right there. Okay. So I don't mean anything funny by this, but this happens time and time again for me. Which is why I think it's important for everybody to know what their birthday cards are in the tarot, because then if there's a reading which is littered, well, you mean you got four of the biggies really. If there's a reading that has literally got all of your cards in, the chances are it's for you. And that's a good way of filtering out if a reading is meant to be for you or not. Doesn't always have to be that way, but it's also a good idea to know the cards of your family members or your friends or your partner or something like that. Because if your cards come out with their cards, you know there's a mix in there somewhere for you. Take what you want from it. You know, don't run your life by it, but there's bound to be a few little clues and nudges in there for you. Oh, I've got another customer downstairs. Right, so let's see. I'm going to ask a bit more. So we've got the sort of the stepping stones here. Let's ask for a little bit more chatter on it. I'm going to take these two together because otherwise we're going to end up with millions of cards all over. Oops, what's that? Five of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. Faith, and I mean the thing about the Empress is she's resourceful. She brings abundance. He's the most powerful man. He's the most powerful figure spiritually. She's actually the most powerful figure abundantly, or in abundance, in nurturing. The nurturing faith, I'm going to say, will give you the strength to fight, or to see off, or to get the 10 of Pentacles out of a 5 of Wands situation. Let's put it that way. Just keep leading by faith, not by sight, type thing, because we've got a Hermit and High Priestess and Magician and Temperance. So this is quite a highbrow. If these cards hadn't come out, it would be more sort of a physical slug thing. But these cards are taking it at much more of a sort of a spiritual sense, really, to me anyway. So if you're in a slugfest about some sort of abundance, now the abundance, I mean, you got the two cards of greatest abundance there, the person for it, and the card, the actual card demonstrating it. So this is about attracting abundance from a sticky situation, and about nurturing faith and abundance from a bit of a quagmire. So I'm happy with that there. So this is just asking for priorities. So how should I structure my to-do list for the next new week is what I'm really asking. Because I could choose any one of about 20 urgent things to tackle. So I don't know how, I'm thinking, I don't know how to split this, because this could be a house move, or it could be authorities to do with the house. So let's see. Oh, house move. Let's see what comes out. That looks like authorities. Nine of Wands. Good Sag card coming up. Sag season. So that is tied up with the High Priestess and Temperance. Let's go to another one in there, please. Oh, wow. There you go. The answers are there. Oh. Happiness. So you've had the Ten of Pentacles and there's this, well, goosebumps. Something's there. It feels much, instead of having to dig for it, it feels much more surface. It's something that's just, I hope this is nothing to do with family in my instance. But this feels more like exposing or shining a light on something rather than doing the digging, because what's happened here is the Eight of Pentacles is at the bottom and that didn't come out. Oh, there's family. Protect yourself. Protect yourself from the negative shenanigans of family who are working hard against you. There you go. Oops, what's this one? Oh, there you go. Queen of Swords. Okay. Oh, there you go. There you go. I don't want to. Let's leave her behind. Hello, mother figure. That is a happy way out of. You talk about mother figures. From the triggers that they've been, the buttons they've been trying to press. You just. That is, if that's like the alchemical wedding, you've just risen above it for a new start. So all that stuff is down there from the Queen of Swords. Because my mother figure is a Queen of Swords, Three of Swords, and we just had both of her cards just flying out there, which is what I'm saying. It's always good to know what your family is, especially if they're destructive family. Yeah, it's unfortunate that her stuff comes out because she is still sniping at my life. Her and my sisters. They're always doing something in the background. Oh, there you go. Nine of Cups, dreams come true, or wishes come true. Oh, King of Wands. Yeah, that's the birthday card that hasn't come out yet, and I'm not going to yank it out just for shop demonstration. But it's nice to see it. So how are we going to link that with the Page of Wands? Oh, it did want to come out. Okay. So this is going to bring balance, enabling you to move on to something which is much more worthwhile. Okay. Okay. How do we do that then? Oh. Okay. Oh, we're neighbours. Let's get another one on that, because I'm guessing it is moving on from this stuck cycle. Yeah, in your home. The whole thing is about the home. Let's get another one. Wow. 11:11. It's 11:11 tomorrow. Ooh. King of Cups. King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles is a nice way for that. Self-worth, self-love. That's through temperance is that's a beautiful way. That's a beautiful way to complete that way. Okay. I don't think I'm going to need any oracle cards. If these are the priorities that I've got to deal with this week, then I know what I've got to do. You know, I know which forms I've got to fill out. You know, for example, let's put it that way. I know who I've got to call as priority. So we're going to put those two together, won't we? That's right, just too much otherwise. So, can you see that? Not quite. I tell you what, having a good shout like that, I haven't shouted like that in years, really years. I've had to shout back, but that was more in defence. But I needed to tell him exactly what I thought of him yesterday. And, you know, I haven't done anything to you. Look at my door. Oh yeah, I did that. Well, you're just showing that you're a liar then, haven't you? No, yes, you did. Oh yeah, I did that too. I'm not like, well, you just lied about that. So, you know, when somebody, it's like, quicksilver, like, it's trying to get the truth or to firm up. If you think about that fluidity as lying, slippery, yeah, it's trying to get, will you just get solid? I can deal with solids. I can't deal with this constant. And the lies and the excuses and the blame shifting. Oh, not me. I didn't do it. Well, oh yeah, I did do that. But you just said you didn't. So you lied twice now. It's lie. I can't stick liars. Really can't. Especially when they're standing right in front of their handiwork that they did 10 months ago. You know? The real shame is that he's got serious mental health problems, and that's why I realised that that's why I haven't tackled this as ferociously as I probably should have done, because it was his mental health. So I put his mental health above my needs. Basically, because my mental health has been smeared and people thought I was making stuff up because they said I've got a persecutory complex, paranoid delusions, and I heard voices. So mental health services weren't taking me seriously. I know why I didn't do it, because I wasn't being taken seriously. I was being dismissed. So, you know, but it's time now to bring it all together and go, look, enough of these lies. But when you get bureaucrats lying, anyway, I don't know why I needed to say that, but I thought after shouting like that on Friday, I thought I wouldn't have a voice, but it seems to have cleared my voice actually, which some people might not think of that as a bonus, but yeah, I do. What's on here? Oh, there you go. So we're in Scorpio season now. Changes, High Priestess on the changes. Let's have another one there. That's a little vague. Ooh. Well, hubba hubba. We've got the Two of Cups down here, haven't we? Didn't we have that down here? Oh, I think we did. Yeah, down here. The strength instead of staying stuck, it's the strength to sort of have this alchemical wedding and go higher. Yeah, so the chain, that is beautiful. That is almost like an alchemical wedding there. The High Priest, oh wow, yeah. Those 4 cards there are stunning. Are you just saying, I like the touch point, just go. Press go on it. Press go. So this sort of snarky... Oh, there we go. King of Wands. So we've got all the birthday cards out. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guides. Because now I know this is completely my reading. I've got all 4 birthday cards out here. Okay. King of Wands. It's all about moving on. Moving on. You know, if you contacted a certain charity or institution, oh, then move on with the money. 3 times, and you just get these no, and you think, okay, well there must be another way around, but then there isn't, because they are the authority on it, and you keep plugging away, going, well, hang on, this is wrong. Oh, we don't deal with it. And what actually disgusts me nowadays is I sent my concerns about Aram's mental health to the Community Mental Health Hub, an email, just around the corner. And they sent me an email back saying, you sent this to the wrong department. Blah, 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 blah. Well, why can't you forward it to the right department? Because I don't know how your thing's structured. But I'd mentioned that he was spiralling, that he was throwing stuff out the window, that he was caught stalking in the street. Blah, blah, blah. Well, where is their social backbone to think, well, this guy's talking about something serious. Yes, it's not my job, but I'll pass it on to the person whose job it is, instead of just going, because it doesn't lead me any further forward. And actually, it's a social responsibility that I was trying to do to say, look, this guy's dangerous. I don't understand people's ability just to get, not my problem, or to pass it into a pool of stuff which then needs redirecting within an organisation. I don't. Yeah, I've got this. Somebody sent me this, but I don't know where to put it. We'll put it into a pool of where, and these people are the dispersers. I just don't get it. Oh, there you go. Hey, guess the end. Wow. I better put that like that. I'll get another strike on the YouTubes. There we go. Put some clothes on. It's cold where you're going. Oh. Well, from this seedy, tawdry, murky, grubby situation here, 2 of Swords, Ace of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. The King of the Wands rides into town. Ace of Pentacles, Hermit, and World. Well, isn't that amazing how a situation like that can be, by clarifying, whew, so you get the skeleton, then you get the bones. And there's so much more said just by these 2 cards here, there, and by these 3 cards here. That tells me, well, I won't repeat it, but that tells me an awful lot. Especially having said, it feels like it's not about having to do the groundwork, it's about wherever that Hermit card came out again. It's more about shining a light on existing stuff than actually having to do any of the deep digging. When that Hermit card came out a second time, was it here? There. You see his feet, there you go. So that's very hopeful with the World card coming up, moving it on. Just keep pushing it on. Right. I think we're about. Let's do that now then. Let's turn it into this. I'm going to turn that into one idea. And another way, so although the 3 cards, it's one idea about, I mean, the Wheel of Fortune, time to move on, put all that stuff down. Let's just put it in the right order. Put the stuff down. Or a new move or starting something new will actually enable you to put that stuff down, and it's coming just at the right time. Let's do that. Judgment. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Star. Empress. Nine of Pentacles. Hierophant. Wow. Whoa. Fool, Wheel of Fortune, Star, Empress, Hierophant. And the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress are along the same lines. Wow. I was shocked and stunned. Shocked and stunned. So this is all about the new start then, isn't it? So the Tower is sort of implied behind the star there. We had the Empress out as the second card here. So that is what, I mean, the Fool and the Star are very similar in either starting again or washing off before the sort of the home straight into the Moon, the Sun, Judgment and the World. Oh, we had Judgment and the World. Okay. But this is almost like cleaning yourself up before the prize giving. I was thinking sort of card. And then you've got the Empress. Two very strong feminine energies there. We've got Jupiter. We're coming into Sag soon. This is about, I mean, this is the first card out. New start. So if you think, just talking about let's say the blessings, I mean, some people launch things based on astrology. They won't launch it until the astros are right, you know. So this is almost saying that it's the right time to just quietly launch or something, you know, because this is the best two cards for sort of, and they both came out first there. Look, out of these two, yeah. So the Star and the Fool. And the Empress is about giving birth to a new thing. So yeah, it's everything lines up for. And I was talking about, you know, going round and round in circles, but just to do one extra thing will just lift you into a bigger circle, and then, you know, you might spiral out rather than just going round and round and round. So if you want something to change something. So it seems like the right, especially with Wheel of Fortune, the time is right. To have the faith to do this. Okay. So this is about justice. Let's look at these two. I'm going to look at these two as slightly undesirable situations. Yeah. Feeling downing the dumps, and then feeling as though someone's dangling your strings. But justice is going to come along there. Oh. And offer some sort of protects the own. Oh, High Priestess. I say nothing. I say nothing. No. No habla nada. No say nada. Holy whack-a-mole. Okay. What is lovely though is these two were on the same line. We got Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Hierophant, High Priestess. So it's actually showing that actually intuition is right. The High Priest, and it's time to bring it to Ace. So King of Swords here. It's time to bring it out of your head down into 3D. Yeah. That's stunning. That, I mean, this has been a beautiful. I didn't realise the word enchanted actually had sort of negative connotations. I love the word enchanted. If something's enchanted, it's captivating. Just like it's got that air of mystery. But so when I use the word enchanted, I mean positive. Okay, if you ever watch any of my shit. Let's see what we got going on here. The strength to go up to level and celebrate. Juggle, move on, work at it. So there's two ideas there. Have the strength to do this to occur. This upgrade here, the High Priestess upgrade. Yeah? To have the strength to do it. The strength is about the right thing at the right time. Otherwise, you'll never get your hand in the lion's mouth. You've got to do a bit of pre-planning, haven't you? You can't just go around shoving your hand in lion's mouth. Oh, there you go. Tower. So something's going to disrupt your peace, or is going to. Whatever has been disrupting your peace, you've done. I mean, in my situation, I've done the right thing at the right time, and it's actually time for me for it to be recognized. I mean, I'm not talking about recognition, but the authorities need to recognise that I haven't put a foot wrong here. I've been on the butt end of this, and I've learned an awful lot about myself, and I've got less reactive but more productive with what I've been doing. I mean, let me be honest, I don't want to be hanging out the window with my mobile phone videoing people vomiting because they've taken heroin. That's not my idea of the day. But I needed to do that to prove what was going on here. And I did it last week, but I don't want to do any more of it, otherwise it looks like I've got it in for them. And the focus comes back on me, going, well, have I got the guns out for them? No, I haven't. I just needed to prove what was going on downstairs. So VomCam, unless it's particularly bad, there would be no more of it. It's just I needed to prove just how disgusting the Housing Association have allowed this situation to get. Because they've ignored everything that I've asked or complained about. I spent a lot of money from when I got this apartment doing it up. So I mean, what happens to me is, I put money into a place where I feel like a bit of a prisoner. Well, total prisoner. Really? Oh. Oh, so okay. Thank you, Lord. That's moving on. That's yeah. Okay. I mean, enough said, really. There's going to be some progress. Just keep it up in the air. Keep looking out that way. Don't look. Don't do 5 of Cups. Don't look down. The difference between these two cards is, don't look down. Just change your focus up to the horizon. Just look out, not down. And just keep plugging away at it. Keep your vision out there. Yeah, okay. Perspective. So you can have all the intuition you like, but unless you act on it. Yeah. Oh, strength again. You look so down. Yeah. Well, that's lovely, isn't it? Oh, again, look. These two were on the same line. It's a bit like the High Priest. A bit like the Wheel of Fortune in that other run. Timing. But on this run, we've got the Strength card out twice. That's lovely. Oh. It's time then. I'm going to put it's the right time to be actually. I won't go with the Libra version of that. I'm going to be cutthroat about stuff. Actually, no, this is unacceptable. It's yeah, with what I was just talking about as well. Time to move it on. I'm not going to bring that into the mix because I'd like it to happen a bit faster than that, but maybe it's taken a long time rather than it's going to be a long time. Those are 3 powerful. That's very, I mean, look, boom, boom, boom. 2 majors and a queen card. Let's get one more on that. Ooh. I'm going to link up the Chariot. Because Cancer and the Moon go together. And I'm going to, again, this is about intuition as well. Whatever move this is, I'm not saying keep it in the dark. Keep it secret. It's a bit like moving silent. It's a bit like the Seven of Swords, moving silent. Because if you tell people, it's going to be disruptive. You know, when you make this break, it's going to be a clean break, and off you go. A bit like witness protection, that kind of thing. You know? So here we go. I'm just going to leave that there because it's. Can you see that? So the way this has happened, pure Sag. Saggy magic. Okay. So I'm going to bridge them. That Knight of Wands keeps coming up. No. Okay, well, what about it? Oh, come on. Okay. I think we can get. Oh, I love the language of spirit. I really do. Yeah, magician on temperance. And you've got 8 of Wands here, 8 of Wands there. Double Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Who's that then? Okay. It's, you know, and I said all along, you know, and this is a very personal reading, and it's just, yeah. Oops. So we've got the Page of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. We've got the 3 of Wands up here and the Ace of Pentacles, haven't we? So that is good stuff on the horizon. Then we get one up. That's kind of. We've had Temperance up here. We've had the 8 of Wands there. We've had the Magician there. So we can't. It won't be any more Saggy cards. We've got the King of Wands there, so it can't be Saggy cards. Let's keep going to one for all that then. What can it be? Oh! Page of Wands. That's lovely. 3 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands. That's a lovely way to finish. Right. Well, I hope I didn't get too quiet for too long, I don't think, but hopefully if anyone can pick up any messages or nuances or nudges or what have you from that and can apply it to their situation and sort of what I've spoken about, I hope it can help other people. But I know that I'm going to go over this again privately, but I hope even just like this process might have helped somebody. Okay. Enjoy the rest of your weekends. Or Holy Mother, Maud Adams, it's 10:30. Have a good start to the new week. Take good care.